There's ethical concerns with vaccine passports, and I think that if we use them within our country, there really has to be some very strong justification for it.
Quebec may introduce COVID-19 vaccine passports as of September 1st that would give fully vaccinated people access to non-essential services like gyms, restaurants, and bars, but only if cases surge. The province has been issuing QR codes like this to vaccinated people, but some say there are ethical concerns surrounding a vaccination passport and could come with an element of surveillance.
Where you go for coffee, where you go for dinner, where you go for a drink, all of that is monitored. And some people would say, so what? But, you know, the problem is your movements are being monitored.
Once you scan something into a computer, it goes somewhere. So we need to know, where it's going and what's happening with it.
The Canadian Civil Liberties Association saying it's important the population be warned before something like this is implemented. Quebec giving people a little less than 2 months' notice officially, although the province has been hinting at a vaccine passport for much longer and sending out QR codes since the spring.
The positive thing about saying that there's going to be sort of a threshold, I think is recognizing that we need to base restrictions on the evidence. And so a lot will really depend on what the evidence says about when this kind of thing might be justified. But I do really think it's important for the government to have a metric and to make that metric known to people well in advance.
I understand Quebec will have some provisions for people that can't medically be vaccinated. But, I'm as pro-vaccine as a person can be. But, if somebody really doesn't want a vaccine or doesn't feel safe taking a vaccine, is it really right that their movements are so restricted?
Those advocating for vaccine passports say there shouldn't be a division between privacy and public health, that each individual's actions have repercussions for their communities. 82.1% of Quebecers have been inoculated with at least one dose, 38.7% having received two. The minimum interval between doses reduced to 4 weeks in the province, Quebec urging the 18 to 29 age group who are lagging behind to get their shots.
Having some kind of backup plan may be understandable, but I think Quebec's motivation is to for it to be a nudge to younger people. It's good to plan, but again, I don't think we can enact these plans until we can really justify why we need them.
In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.